Inspirators, it's Inspiring Vanessa here and welcome back to my new interview. So today is a very exciting guest, and today I'm going to be interviewing PrincessK, and she is a dancer, and today I'm going to be interviewing her about her journey and kind of about how she's been dealing with quarantine, as well as her content on her Instagram account as well. So I'm going to invite her on and then we can get straight into it. I am very excited. So let's just get straight into this interview. Oh, there you go. Hope you're all staying safe as well. Very important thing during these times.
Hey, how are you?
Hi! I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I've been doing great. Have you had a lot of schoolwork to do?
I've had quite a lot, but I've been keeping on top of it, so I'm doing good on my schoolwork.
That's good to hear. I think I was trying to keep organised at the same time. But for those of you for the people who don't know who you are, can you kind of introduce yourself?
So I'm PrincessK and I'm 11 years old and I do dancing, acting, singing. I'm also a confidence advocate, a Nike ambassador and model.
And how old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
And you've done all of that at 11 years old. That is amazing. So congratulations and well done, because you've done so much and I'm so inspired by you, and I think everybody else is. So
thank you.
The first thing you're very welcome. So the first thing we're going to get into is, well, first of all, you are an award-winning 11-year-old dancer. So what award did you get and how did you feel when you received it?
I won my first ever Legacy Award and I felt so honoured because I wasn't really expecting to get that, and for me to get that, I just felt very honoured and it made me very happy.
Oh, that's so lovely. How would you explain the feeling you felt when you went on stage to get it?
When I went on stage to get my award, I felt kind of nervous. I don't know why. I just there were so many different emotions. There was happy tears, and I just felt so joyful and just appreciative and just thankful that the people along the way have just helped me so much to get where I am today. So yeah.
How and when did you know that you wanted to be a dancer? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll re-ask the question just in case it kind of glitched off. But how and when did you know that you wanted to be a dancer?
When I wanted to be a dancer was roughly about when I was 6 or 7. I kind of was grown up into dancing because my dad's a DJ, my brother's a DJ, and I'm just surrounded by music. So I've just always loved dancing. I would always dance around in the house, and then I just started to go to my local dance school, and then I started training there, and then I got a bit better. So we started to branch out more into the London side, and I started doing competitions like UDO. I went to Scotland actually.
Wow.
And we're doing UDO. So yeah, that's what I kind of do, and it's just amazing how far I've come in just only a few years, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what you do is fantastic. I mean, when I watch videos with my mum, we're just she is just so amazing at what you do. So I think you're definitely very, very amazing, especially at the age you're at. So the next question I have for you, it could be a difficult question, but what would you say is your favourite dance style?
My favourite dance style is probably Afrobeats, because it's sort of the style that has helped me get to where I am today. But what I started off doing is basically hip hop. That was my number one. That's what I started off doing. But when I was doing a hip hop class, funny enough, I saw an Afrobeats class and I was like, oh, what's that? And I wanted to try something new. So I started to go to Afrobeats classes, and then I just started to branch out into different styles. So I do hip hop, Afrobeats, crump, whacking, popping, just everything. So yeah.
So you're very multi-talented. I think everybody who's on the live can definitely agree with me when I say that. So
Thank
would you
you.
say that when you took lessons, were you self-taught before that, or did you kind of get more of the knowledge when you started to go to classes?
I was self-taught when I first started, but I thought, why not try something new and like get people to teach me, because that's what I kind of needed, because I wasn't the best dancer when I started off, and I trust me, I was not the best, and I just kept going at it, no matter what, because it's something that I love, so I didn't want to stop doing it.
Oh, well, good for you, because I think definitely at your age, like, I'm just saying age just because you're 11 years old, but then again, age is kind of just a number. I think it's just a
Yeah.
limitation that we give ourselves. But for you to kind of realize that even though like you kind of saw that you should improve, which I think is a very big learning curve that I think even adults have a hard time realizing. So well done for you for that, to kind of realize, well, if I go to classes, I'm going to improve. So I think you're just super talented. I don't really know what other way to say it.
How are you? You're so talented.
Oh, thank you.
You're very motivational, and I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so much. So the next question I have for you is that you're also an actress, model, singer, and speaker. So you're very multi-talented, as I did say before. So where do you find the confidence to kind of do all those things?
The thing that boosts my confidence is probably my parents and basically my family, because they just support me through the way. It's basically just family and friends, and you've always got to have the correct people around you. Otherwise, if you don't, then things will start to go downhill. But if you keep on practicing and you have the correct people around you, then you should be fine.
Do you think that you were confident because you kind of got into dance, or would you say that your confidence grew when you started to dance more?
I already had confidence when I was younger, but I feel like my confidence grew when I started dancing, because when you're dancing, you kind of have no choice but to have confidence, because you have to perform in front of a big crowd. Even if you're not performing in front of a big crowd, it could just be in front of your family. Literally, that's it, or a couple of friends. You still have to at least have confidence so you can perform at your best capacity.
Very, very fancy word. At your best capacity. Do you ever get nervous when you perform, like at different events, or even when like you're being filmed for your Instagram account? Do you ever get nervous?
I don't really get nervous, but when I'm more like close up to people, I don't know what it is, but when I can actually see their faces, it gives the nerves start to come, because I can actually see each and every person's head, and like I know how many people is there. But when I'm sort of in a open crowd, I don't really mind, because I can't like see the person and I can't see as many people, but I don't really get as nervous as I should do.
As you did before. I mean, I don't think you should be nervous, but at the same time it does show that you care. So you would say that you like being filmed more and kind of being away from others than performing on stage.
Yeah.
I think most people can probably relate to you, but I think once you get older, you'll be super confident. I don't think there'll be any nerves there. I think you'll be performing on very big stages in the future, hopefully after when this is all over. So I think I'm kind of thinking about what everybody else is thinking when they're watching this live. Obviously, you're a very wise young lady. So do you go to public school?
Yes, I do go to public school. A lot of people don't think I do, but I do, because then I can learn to socialize with different people, and just socialize. That's why I partly get my confidence, because I have to sometimes walk up into the class and just talk about what I basically do sometimes, or I have to talk about, because I am school counsellor. Before this all happened, I was school counsellor, and basically I have to do the assemblies, run assemblies, so I could sort of have to help out and stuff. So I feel like school has basically helped me build my confidence and stuff.
Oh, that is amazing. Because you kind of just reminded me when you were saying that you had to do assemblies. I think I was part of the school council, because we had like houses when I was in primary school, and basically I always did assemblies. because my head teacher, I think she wanted me to kind of do a presentation to my school about what I did. So for me, that was quite nerve-wracking. So I think you can kind of understand where I'm coming from as well. But how have your friends reacted to what you do?
My friends are very supportive, and when I might be on like TV, maybe like Blue Peter, because I was on Blue Peter a couple of days ago on BBC,
Oh,
and
amazing.
like they make sure to tune in and make sure to watch it, and they're very supportive. And also my teachers do it as well, so they make sure to tune in and just watch what I do.
That is really good to hear. Has there ever been like a scenario where some students or some people in your class haven't like understood why you are on social media?
Yes, there's been one or two occasions, but it doesn't really happen like all the time. But there's just been some people that sometimes get a bit jealous of what I do, and they're like, oh, why does she get to come out of school and have days off? But they don't actually know that I get authorized to get off the day off school.
Yeah.
I don't even get the days off school like all the time. If I'm going to do something, I make sure to book it like a couple days ahead and make sure that it's on the weekends. But some people are a bit confused, but I have talked to my class and I have told them that I do this because it's something that I love, and you guys don't necessarily have to come out of school and do what I do, but I'm doing it for a reason, to have a better future.
I mean, that is so beautiful what you just said, and I think it is so important that you just kind of have to accept that they don't really understand what you do, because I feel like anybody who goes in their journey, no matter what your age is, no matter what you do, it's kind of like people will never truly know the full story or how much you've worked before you do a performance or when you need to learn a dance. So I definitely understand where you're coming from. So,
but they're sorry to butt in.
No,
but
of course, go ahead.
Their negativity sort of has helped me, and it sort of builded me to be a stronger person and not to care what everybody says. So the people that want to say bad things or spread negativity, it really doesn't matter, because they are not you and they don't understand you and they don't know you. All they see is you on social media or see you on TV, and they don't really know you for really who you are. So people out there, if you're watching this and you have a career or you do something or you're a vlogger, just you be yourself, because no one can ever tell you what you do, because it's you that's doing it.
You are so amazing. Those were some really encouraging words that I think that everybody is definitely going to use, especially when they have a lot of time to kind of focus on what they want to do in the future as well. So thank you for sharing that as well on this interview. You're so welcome. So the next question I have for you is, who do you look up to?
I look up to like my mum, of course, because she's a strong woman and she has just helped me through the whole entire way, and I can't thank her no more. She's just so kind, and I can't even explain her.
You can't explain it.
Like, there's so many words to describe my mum, and she's just helped me so much, and I look up to her because when I'm older, I want to be like her, and I want to be able to manage people and help them out, because when I'm older, I want to have my own dance company, and I want to not only own my dance company, but I want to look after people in my dance company, because my mum is so caring, and I just want to be someone like my mum when I'm older.
That is the sweetest thing ever. I mean, I can definitely see you having a big dance company. Like, when you're older, you can even like start working on it now even. But I can definitely see you in the future having or owning a massive dance company and kind of having individual dancers or even younger people looking up to you. So I can definitely see that happening. I definitely believe in you.
Thank you.
So, you're so welcome. So the next question is, what would you say is like your favorite part about dancing? Is it just kind of like learning the dance or the journey, or is it just like the way it makes you feel?
I think it's about the way it makes me feel, because I just feel like so happy when I'm dancing, and there's just like so many things that you can express when you're dancing. I also love dancing so much because like I can't even explain it. Like, there's no words to explain dance. It just makes me very happy and makes me feel just warm inside and just makes me feel happy. That's all I can explain it as.
I mean, I definitely agree with you. Anybody who kind of finds something that they love, like they're passionate about, I think they would explain it the exact same way as you just described how you feel about dance. So that is definitely lovely to kind of think about that. So
Thank you.
you're very welcome. So what would you say has been like one of your biggest accomplishments? It could be like, you could say like the award that you got, maybe another award, or it could just be about what you've learned for yourself, like maybe your confidence growth.
It's probably either my confidence growth or me doing Glastonbury, because that day I literally came from school and I was so tired, and I came upstairs to my mum to say hi, and she was literally like, I have some news for you. And then she told me the news. I was jumping up and down, and I literally couldn't really say anything because we had to obviously sign papers to make sure that everybody didn't know about what we were doing, because then it wouldn't be a surprise. And when I found out that I was doing it with Stormzy, that was just like, my mind was literally blown. So yeah, I think that's probably one of the biggest things that has helped me and has made me who I am today.
I mean, so would you say that that's your favourite memory in your kind of career or journey? I mean, meeting Stormzy, how was that?
It was absolutely amazing, and there was no words that I could possibly say. I was just so happy and so grateful that I actually got the opportunity to perform with Stormzy. And through that, because Lauryn Hill was performing there, a fly unfortunately went in my eye, and I couldn't see for a little while. And basically Lauryn Hill walked past, and then as soon as she went in her room, the fly came out. But I basically shared the story online about it, and then Lauryn Hill managed to see it, and then she was doing a show a couple days after, and then she was like, I want you to perform. So on the day, I actually didn't know, I had no idea that I was performing with her, neither did my mum. Her manager was just like, get on stage, you're performing with Lauryn Hill. I was so amazed because she's so iconic and she's just so nice and she's such an amazing person.
I mean, well, I am super happy for you, and I think you're just going to be working with even bigger names in the near future. So you can just basically say that you were very starstruck when you kind of met those two figures.
Of course, yes.
Of course. I mean, like, did you have anything planned to say before you were going to meet them, or was it kind of like you saw them and you didn't really know what to say? You kind of were lost for words.
I was kind of lost for words, but when I was meeting Stormzy, it was actually first in rehearsals. So he was kind of like concentrating on like the show more. So I didn't really want to like talk to him, and so he's not focused on what he's really doing because he's the person that's actually the star and is going to be performing. So I didn't really want to like talk to him at that point. But after the show, I had a bit of time to talk to him. But obviously he probably wanted to just hang around with his friends. But yeah, it was pretty cool and I really enjoyed it.
I mean, I would love to do something like that. So congratulations for you for getting that opportunity anyways, and I think you do totally deserve it, because even though you are super talented, you also have a very genuine heart, and I think everybody who's watching this or listening to this can definitely agree with me when I say that. You're just a very lovely and genuine girl, so never lose that when you get older and you kind of carry on going through your career. So my last kind of question for you is, what would you say are like your 3 top tips or like steps for confidence?
To have confidence, first of all, you need to be yourself and never let anybody change you. Second of all, you need to think about what you really want to do. Think about like deeply what you really want to do and something that you think will benefit you in future prosperities. And then third of all, you need to be kind and make sure if someone asks you to do something, you just need to listen and be informative and give information to different people, because if they was to give information back to you, that could change your whole entire life and it could help you in so many different ways. So that's my top 3 tips.
Oh, that is a great top 3 tip. So hopefully that everybody who's watching this or listening to this on any kind of social media platform, I mean, just take that advice, especially during this time that we all have in quarantine. Just use that time wisely to kind of focus on your confidence as well, because it does make a big difference, doesn't it?
It
Confidence
does.
just kind of changes your whole perspective. So I definitely agree with you, and especially with some of the answers that you were giving as well. I think we have 2 questions from the people who are on this live stream. Olivia May said, "Can we see some of your dancing?"
If you would like to, you can go over to my Instagram, which is PrincessK official. If you're on the live watching this right now, you'll probably be able to see it at the top, and you can click onto it. But I have so many dance videos you can watch. Literally, you can go through them for days. But you can literally go through them and see what I'm about and see who I am.
Amazing. Do you love filming? Do you like filming content?
I absolutely love filming content. I feel like it's very amazing to film content, especially when you have people watching you. It's good to like keep posting, because at least if it's just something silly, if it's just you dancing around, just having fun, just something, or just you saying something to all your people out there watching you, all your supporters, I think it's just very important to watch your stuff and make sure that you're posting stuff daily, or even 2 days a week or something like that, but just make sure that you post.
Yeah, consistency is very important for those who kind of want to grow their social media accounts on any platform. Like on YouTube, consistency is a very important thing that YouTube kind of looks for, and on Instagram as well, I would say. So always try and post consistently throughout the week. And one last question that I have that kind of pops into my head is, what is it like to be a Nike ambassador?
It's amazing because I get all these stuff given to me, and I'm just very thankful that I get these actually given to me, because there's so many kids out there that don't get the opportunities that I get, that don't like have everything that I have. And basically what I want to do is I want to share my stuff with different people, even if they can't physically have what I have. I want to be able to go and do stuff with different children, and to just fulfill them and make them have more confidence, because there's lots of children out there, and even adults, they don't have a lot of confidence, and they don't have confidence to go up to like even their family member or their mum to say, can I have this, or can I have that, or can I do this, can I do that? And I feel like more people out there need to have more confidence, and that's what will make you a better person just in general.
I totally agree with you on that. I mean, I'm always saying, like, on all my different videos, that confidence is like an element that everybody needs, because it will help you through your life. Because even if it's like talking to somebody or socializing with someone, as we were saying, that's what you do at school, it will really help you, and it will help you improve on different skills, not only just having confidence in the first place. So you definitely are a great confidence advocate. You definitely are. You live up to that name very, very well. Girls Sparkles _Able said, not a question, but thank you so much for this inspirational advice.
Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everyone that is watching this and listening to what I'm trying to say and get my sort of thing that I want to say across. So yeah.
The next question is by C_, well, not underscore, C.H.I.N.E.N.Y.E. And she said, what inspires you?
The thing that inspires me is, as I said, as you was interviewing me, was my mom, my dad, my brothers. They're so supportive and they just inspire me. And there's so many people that are just out there. They could just say one thing and it just inspires me. Like, there's so many people out there that inspire me, and I can't even name who they are and what they do. But they're just so amazing, and everyone is amazing in their own way, and I really appreciate the people that have helped me along the way.
And for the last question, pretty.lu.x said, how old are you guys? I'm 13 years old. And how old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
11 years old. When is your birthday? Just by curiosity.
My birthday has actually already been, but it was on February the 10th.
February 10th. I know it was a lot of months ago, but happy belated birthday anyways.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Well, thank you so much for coming on this interview today. I had an amazing time speaking to you. You gave some incredible advice.
Thank you for having me first.
You
I
are
really
so welcome.
appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much for having me, for coming onto this live today. And for anybody who doesn't follow PrincessK already, go and follow her and check out her amazing dancing videos and her content. And I hope you and your family stay safe. Well, I'll speak to you soon, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Bye.
Bye. Ooh, I think my tripod almost moved for a bit. Well, that was a fantastic interview. Thank you all so much for watching or listening, whatever social media platform you guys are seeing this interview. As I said before, go and follow PrincessK on her Instagram account so you guys can follow her journey in the future, because we can definitely all agree that she's going to be doing some amazing things in the future. If you guys like to be interviewed on my Instagram account, message me on Instagram. It's inspiringvanessa, and then we can kind of talk about that and see if we can arrange it. And also for my next live stream, this Friday, I'm doing an Instagram live with Amelie, and she is a TikToker, a TikTok star, so I'm going to be interviewing her about her kind of social media journey. But without further ado, I'll be seeing you guys on my next interview. See you all later. Bye.